is March the 3rd. You are seeing me in realness here. It is early in the morning. I just had my coffee. Actually, I'm still drinking my coffee. If you're curious what kind of coffee I'm drinking, it is hazelnut 8 o'clock coffee. Very, very tasty. I thought that I would shoot a little bit of, you know, my day today. I've got a lot of housework to do, I thought I'd come in here and say that a lot of times when I watch YouTube videos, I find that they can be a little bit misleading. You know, we have a tendency to think that there is this mom out there with this perfect life, with perfect meals on the table every night, perfect breakfast, perfect clean house. I think that we all as moms, we strive for perfection, but life happens and it's messy and we get behind, and that's just the way it is. Life just happens. I had a child with strep throat, and then I had a child who broke his leg. Extremely behind. I can't even put into words. Extremely behind in the laundry. I hate laundry. I would rather scrub toilets. I would rather do floors on my hands and knees. I would rather dust all day. I would rather change diapers than do laundry. I hate laundry. I love the result of clean laundry, and I love the smell of clean laundry, and I feel so good when it's all done. Why in the world it is such a huge thing for me. My bedroom is a disaster zone. My bedroom is like the almighty dumping ground. Some people have a junk drawer. Some people have a junk table. I have a junk room. There is no doubt that my room is the junk room. I don't know what it is, but everything corrals in there. And I think that, like, when people are coming over, I've done a really bad thing of, hey, let's throw everything that's bad into a basket and throw it in my room and shut the door. And it's horrible, I know. I shouldn't do that, and I don't do that when guests come and they're gonna stay extensively long with me. It's just like if somebody's popping over for, you know, 5 or 10 minutes, I kind of do a quick clean, you know. And there might be, you know, hats and gloves that might be sitting out, and I'll throw them into a basket and just kind of toss them on top of my bed. There's no garbage or anything like that in my room. It just seems like it piles up. Anyways, it is pouring down the rain today. We are under winter storm advisory again. Every time we turn around, it's winter storm advisory, and it skips us. Only once, which you guys saw if you watched it, we had a snow day. Which was the first snow day in like forever. I don't even think last year we got as much snow as we got that day throughout the entire winter. But we get a lot of ice here, we get a lot of sleet, but we don't get a lot of snow. So I'm gonna quit and shut my yap because I'm going 100 miles an hour because of my caffeine intake right now. And I need to put that energy into something else. done with the kitchen completely. I've done all that I'm going to do. I'm going to get my teenage boys to wipe down the cabinet fronts for me. That needs to be done. And then usually here recently, my husband has been wiping out the entire inside of the refrigerator before the weekend, which is really, really helpful to have your family pitch in on just small things, because it lessens up, and it's nice to feel like they notice all that you do. So with that said, I just got everything all cleaned up, just mopped. I love to step out of what I feel to be a nice, completely wiped down space. So now I'm off to a bigger mess. First thing I got to do is my dryer is alerting me that it needs to be emptied. But I'm going to show you guys because I want to keep it real for you guys. And this is probably realer than I want to get. Okay, guys. Remember I told you I got behind. This is my living room, y'all. Can you guys see the mess over here? This is my laundry that I started doing last night. Yeah. Everybody has a pile. Sorry guys if you don't want to see underwear, but there's underwear in here. This is my husband's pile. That's my husband's. I have towels, that's mine. That's Jonathan's, that's Dylan's. This is Luke's, but I washed a big load of his clothes already this week. Towels, more towels. And those are hang-up clothes. So what I'm doing is I am washing, drying, folding, putting it here. And I realize this is not the stopping point, but I'm putting it here. And then once I get it all done, then tonight, we are all going to put up our own clothes, which is what we usually do anyways. It's just going to be a mess. I have shoes over here. I have laundry baskets. This is the rest of the laundry that needs to be washed. Don't want to look at that. These are clean and need to be matched. This is the hutch that I hate because it gets piled up by my husband so bad. Going to clean it off. I have a coffee cup I missed and didn't get in the dishwasher. I will take care of that. So I'm going to get started on this. First thing I'm going to do is empty the dryer, and then I'm going to start picking up the floor in here and getting it going. I was in the middle of folding clothes in the living room, and my gang came home early, and so everybody was hungry. So I went ahead and I made us some blueberry pancakes, and so I've got to get this mess cleaned up now, which honestly will only take me 5 minutes, and then I can get back to the living room. And my husband made a pot of coffee, so of course I gotta have a cup of coffee. The crock pot, woo! As you can see there, that's my honey sesame chicken. We're gonna have that with brown rice and green beans tonight. The dryer, and take what's in the washer and put it in the dryer. And I gotta pour myself a cup of coffee. So let's do that now. My lovely husband came home and made some coffee. I always joke with him. A lot of people don't know this, but my husband and I, we met in Bible college. I was studying music and he was studying to be a preacher. A lot of people would not guess that. Anyways, I joke with him and tell him the Bible says that Hebrews, you know, the book of Hebrews, so he has to brew the coffee. So, all right, guys, I am going to have this cup of coffee, and then I am going to massively clean my living room, and I will show you the end result. And I think that's pretty much all I'm going to get done today, because then by then my oldest son will be home and it'll be time to think about dinner. Guys, my day goes. Checking in from last time. This is the floor's all clean because Lucas helped me, and in return what happens?
Chocolate chip cookies.
I get to make chocolate chip cookies. We still got to put up the laundry whenever after everybody's home and gets settled down after dinner. And I straightened out the hutch the best I could. Those papers are for Lucas's college, and those are my cookbook stuff. I'm working on something with that. And I got my cookbook here for my chocolate chip cookies, but everything is pretty clean. Over here is better. I still have to put up my dustpan. So it was a pretty successful day today.